I think deep comfort. Deep comfort is the first thing that comes to my mind. And this deep comfort is stemming out from a place of confidence, also a place of knowledge as well. Because the course has provided so much, or the program has provided so much, that from where we started out to where I am right now, there's a deep sense of comfort. You come into any program with a sense of, apprehension. You have your own questions of how things will pan out. But across the program, I've got so much that, yeah, as I said, deep comfort is the word that keeps popping up for me. I think the journey overall has been excellent. It's been such a transformative journey from all the angles that it has left a deep impression on me. So I'm going to remember this journey for a long, long time in my life. Just the whole how the way this was structured and what was brought into it is very deep, also very essential, I feel. Uh, there was this very strong sense of, an underlying purpose to everything that was happening. The way things were structured, the exercises, the mentoring that we received, all had a very deep purpose. And at the end of the program, now that I've gone through that journey, at the end of it, it all ties in together and ties in together very beautifully. So yeah, it's been transformative. Yeah. I think uh, the impact that these conversations have had on the program as well as on me as someone who's gone through has been very deep. I would say the journey has been excellent because there were some excellent conversations in it. And ontological conversations, I feel, were very integral to my experience as a learner in this program and as a coach as well. Mm, it's really challenging, these conversations, but they also make you think in ways uh, which you would not have experienced till now. And then that opening up of 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 your own inner being, the opening up of your thinking box that we all sit in, is really important for a coach, but not as a coach, but for a person as well. So these ontological conversations were very key, very integral to that entire experience for me. Yeah. So there's this, like, saying that goes around in the whole coaching space, that you've got to coach the person and not the problem. And key to that is how you're showing up as a coach, and how you're showing up as a coach in that space, and what do you provide to that space is really important for that beautiful coaching journey to transpire. And ontology works in that space for me, as in it has refined, it has added a lot of meaning behind this presence that I bring into uh, a space where there's a client. It's a deep privilege to hold anyone's space, anyone's personal space, and the kind of depth or the kind of understanding that you walk into that space is really key for a coach. And ontology operates in that space. It really makes you think how you're showing up as a coach, and which is very, very important uh, if you're holding space for any client in any way. So I feel that if you've got to be the best coach that you can be, uh, ontology is very essential. All parts, all parts of my life have been very positively impacted by this journey. I'm showing up better in my relationships, my conversations with people from my personal space as well as my professional space has improved. There's an immense sense of clarity. Ontology has like seeped into like every pockets of my life. There's a deep sense of clarity. There's a deep sense of just being. Uh, as in, there were deeper pockets in my life which I wasn't even aware of, and through these conversations, those were touched as well. So I So not only does ontology bring in like great value to the coach, but it also very quietly but beautifully spills over to each and every pocket of your life. And it's just not my own like reflection that I'm sharing, but I've had people telling me that things are different. There's a different feel about you, and which has been very natural and in a very positive way. Nothing about this journey or the way it has brought about shifts in me has been in a space which is like I don't need it or I don't require it. It was all very much needed. It just like fell in place. Yeah. So there were certain traits, that really got amplified. So just being kind, as in going through this ontological journey, the kind of experience you have with any other person. So there's a huge undertone and a huge amount of kindness. So if you take Abhishek before the program to the end of it, the kindness is like gone exponential. Same with patience. Patience in terms of patience in your listening, patience in your action, that has gone up multifolds. My listening has deepened. Uh, the way I listen has been impacted. The way I react to adversity has been positively impacted. The way you look at things has been very positively impacted. So there's a sense of, there's a, and then again go back to this word shift. So there has been like these unlocking of things that have created these shifts, and yeah, it's very tangible. I understand people uh, might use the word abstract, but ontology has, at least the effect it has had is like nowhere abstract. It's like very meaningful, very tangible. Yeah. I truly believe that learning is like a two-way street. There's a lot of information that the trainer provides that is available with the organization. But unless you pour yourself into this program, you won't get the maximum out of it. And reflections were again very key to to be part on this journey. In between the two sessions, there was a reflection, and these reflections made you think and continue to build upon your understanding that you left with at the end of the session. And sitting with yourself and being able to reflect on all these things and being able to iron out and apply in your own personal space is very important for ontology to seep into it. So it'll stay abstract if you're just reading about it, if you're just talking about it. But as soon as you start applying it, and these reflections made you to apply it, things change very rapidly. Yeah. I truly believe that learning is like a two-way street. There's a lot of information that the trainer provides that is available with the organization. But unless you pour yourself into this program, you won't get the maximum out of it. And reflections were again very key to to be part on this journey. In between the two sessions, there was a reflection, and these reflections made you think and continue to build upon your understanding that you left with at the end of the session. And sitting with yourself and being able to reflect on all these things and being able to iron out and apply in your own personal space is very important for ontology to seep into it. So it'll stay abstract if you're just reading about it, if you're just talking about it. But as soon as you start applying it and these reflections made you to apply it, things change very rapidly. Yeah. I think I'll recommend this to everyone, whoever is uh, exploring the coaching space, and anyone who's listening to this might have their own, might be sitting on the fence about getting into coaching. And I would just like to repeat what I said, that if you want to be the best coach you can be in your own unique way, ontology is the path forward for you. If you want to show up the best you can in any space, not only just in a client interaction, ontology is the path forward. And the amount of support that you get, time is never an issue, right? Times, if you need time, there is time. It's just that you have to pour yourself into this program for it to really have a deep impact on you. So anyone who's listening to it, don't be hesitant. Dive in, and this will absolutely transform what you think you can achieve. I got more than what I expected. I think comments plenty in terms of how great it has been. Driven your own journey of how the amount of resources that you put into this program, and your own vulnerability as a coach trainer has led the way for how people show up in these sessions as well. So and Coacharya as well. So much great support from the day one that I thought of signing up for this program. Support's plenty, time's plenty. At times, people may feel there's an information overload, but it's all great. It's all great. Uh, and coaching journey can become a bit fuzzy for people who are starting out, or even the ones who have been on it. The program, the trainer, the organization itself gives a strong helping hand. It's like a guardrail on your coaching journey, which becomes at times a privilege to lean on. So yeah. So I was in the same position where what you just described about being hesitant, being just apprehensive about the various coach programs out there. And coaching felt a space where it needed something deeper, just beyond the curriculum, not just the curriculum, but beyond that. And that is what this program and Coacharya offered. There was this certain sense of life and soul to this program, which was very much needed. So if you're someone who wants to be a coach and add value to people, this is a great place for them to start their journey and continue the journey. Not just start, but continue their journeys as well. So there's a huge sense of belongingness within the community as well, within the Coacharya community. And yeah, if you've scoured through different coaching programs, I'm very sure that ontology will catch your eye and will really hit you deep. So yeah, go for this.